This video, what I want to talk about is what I believe is the new currency for online coaches, agency owners, anyone selling something online, and that is the currency of trust. Because in the current landscape of online gurus and business coaches, there are so many outrageous claims about how much money people are making per month, 10K a month, 100K a month, $1 million a month of profit. And the truth is, if you're a beginner watching a video like this and your goal is to, let's just say our goal is $10,000 a month of profit, for you, it doesn't matter if the person you're learning from is making anywhere from 10,000 a month to $1 million a month. All of those numbers are so far ahead of where you are that it doesn't make any difference. The only thing that really matters is their ability to take you from point A to B. And if you audit the way you consume content, you should be relentlessly pursuing the type of content that's going to get you to the next step in your journey at any given time. And for the vast majority of people consuming business content on YouTube, following influencers with multiple millions of people watching them, they get caught up in steps 7 through 10, and all they need to think about is the first 3 steps. How do they hit their $10,000 a month goal? How do they quit their job? How do they just start to build that life of freedom that they've been trying to do? And really, the hardest thing to ascertain from watching videos is who can you really trust? Because anyone can pull out a camera. iPhone cameras are so good these days, you don't even need video equipment anymore, and talk about how to make money on the internet. And I've worked with people in my personal business coaching practice, which, by the way, is a very much a side business for me. I put like 5% of my time into it, and the other 95% of my time is actually growing my agency, North Digital. We manage multiple millions of ad spend on Meta and Google, and work with many different types of local service businesses. So what I want to argue in this video, and the perspective I want to put out there, is ask yourself who is making the most trustworthy content. And there's a reason I'm making this video live, unedited. Literally, there's probably half a second lag between the words I'm saying and the moment it's up on the internet for all of YouTube to see. Is that there's also this trend around people hiring expensive editors to edit their videos for them, crazy effects, scripting everything out. And what I actually believe is going to happen is we're going to see a movement towards authentic content that's less heavily edited doing much better, because authentic unedited content is much easier to trust, because it's just there's very little filter between what the person is saying and what you're consuming on your end. So this will be an experiment I run on my channel, is making more unscripted videos like this. And for those of you guys that have been following me for a while, you'll see that I have 2 channels. I have this channel under my name, which has been a mix of personal entrepreneurship, digital marketing, and my second channel, North Digital, which is purely designed to attract valuable clients for my agency. And if you also want to grow your agency on YouTube, you can just watch what I do on that second channel and essentially copy me. So if you're watching this video and you do want to grow your business, start your agency, maybe you've taken some other courses and they haven't gone very well, I do have a link in my bio. I'm passionate about working with people one-on-one. And what I want to leave you guys with as well is this trend I see with YouTube. And it's always been the case, but given how viral videos can go on YouTube and how grandiose influencers can appear by selecting the most exciting part of their lives, it's people watching this type of content are thinking about buying the supercars, traveling the world, doing all these extravagant things, and they're enticed by that, and they're buying courses from people that are doing that. And you guys are really getting ahead of yourself. Again, until you have your first couple of clients that are paying you, that is step one. That's the only thing that matters, is getting your first couple of clients. You don't need to know how to hire people. You don't need to know how to build systems. You certainly don't need to consume content from people that are making hundreds of millions of dollars, because that is so many steps away from where you are. And that's why some of the best programs will force the person to go through the basics before trying to learn more advanced stuff. So what I can tell you for me is that it's been 8 years now since I left my job, and I'm from Canada, Vancouver. I was working in an accounting firm, one of the big four. It was a prestigious position. Right now I'm living in Medellin, Colombia, and without a question, leaving my job, starting my business was the most pivotal decision I've ever made. And what I also learned is basically when you do get to about that $10,000 to $15,000 a month of profit range, everything beyond that is kind of a bonus. So it's like when people ask how important is it that you left your job and started a business, it sounds like a cliche answer to say that it was the most important decision I ever made. But in reality, it probably was, because it had the trickle-down effects of changing my social life, changing my dating life, allowing me to set up the habits I want. I can wake up when I want. I can exercise when I want. I can live where I want. And having that job from 8:30 till 6, in addition to trading your time for money and all that stuff, it doesn't give you the flexibility to actually design your life the way you want to design it. So I'm going to end this rant, guys. This video is a commitment for me to make more authentic content, less edited, more content, so you guys can really know what I'm doing behind the scenes. And what I'd encourage you to do in the comments below is don't talk about your goals. Don't talk about why you want to be an entrepreneur. Just talk about like the next actual step you need to do, whether that's sending cold emails, whether that's closing your first client for a free trial, because that is actually the only thing you pretty much ever need to be focused on. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.